The Hollywood Diversity Report was motivated by the fact that entertainment also has an impact on society. It's not just entertainment. So to the extent that whole populations are absent in media, or if they're placed exclusively in stereotypical roles, you tend to normalize certain types of hierarchical structures that are already in place in society. It's really important in order to break that down in a democratic society where almost 40% of the population is people of color, to have an industry that's more inclusive. So this is year 3 of our report. The goal of the study is to give a comprehensive view of what's happening and what's not happening in the industry. Not only in front of the camera, but also behind the camera. In fact, that's where most of the action is. And what we're finding is, unfortunately, there hasn't been a lot of change behind the camera in terms of the way the industry is structured, kind of who's in the executive suite, who's in the writers' rooms. That hasn't changed a lot. And as a result, what we see in front of the camera hasn't changed all that much either. I think you do have something happening a little bit differently in television than in film. And we're in something of a renaissance in TV right now. We're producing a lot more TV than we have at any point in history, and we're at the same time making fewer films. So there are just fewer opportunities in film, which is why you have people like Viola Davis going to television, for example, or Halle Berry, for example, who's leading a show on CBS. So to the extent that we have had progress, it's exclusively been in television. That said, it hasn't been great, it hasn't been what it should be, but we're making so much TV now that they've got to fill the space. And so that does create some opportunities for people who might not have gotten work otherwise to get a shot. I can say that over the years, the discussions have started to change inside some of these companies. We feel that the story is having an impact. We have a long way to go, but it's the type of data that's really necessary to kind of get a sense of what the big picture is, what the patterns are, where the obstacles are, and where the opportunities are.